Good afternoon, Donis here. Just got off of work, heading back home. Unfortunately, this is going to be a longer drive because I'm in the Austin area, so it's probably going to be an hour drive back home, which sucks, but it is what it is. I think I mentioned this before. There's two ways from where I was at to go home. One way, right now, it looks like it's just bumper to bumper, so no way, Jose. I'm going that way. I just gotta take this other way that all I gotta do is really do a U-turn. It just there's two lights I gotta get through to go over there, which sucks. But seeing the other route where there's a bumper to bumper, and then there's just traffic all over there that's heading directly to that direction. No way. Been there, done that. I'm good. I rather. I mean, either way, it's probably gonna take me. It's gonna feel. I mean, both ways are feels long no matter what. But it's a better driving experience going the way I'm going versus the other way. Because the other way is bumper to bumper, and it's like it just sucks. So yeah, I'm good. um, One thing I do want to talk about in this video, life spikes, if you can call them that term. But what that means is there's moments in life that you will remember, not just moments, not just times in your life that just kind of fades in or all just merges in one period of time. So yesterday I was thinking a lot, and I realized for me, there's a lot of things a lot, can be put out there, but one thing of a bunch of the things I lack is life spikes. You know, it, for people, just generically, let's say graduating high school, graduating from college, university, getting married, having kids, buying their house, buying a car, like stuff like that, where we're taking a trip to, let's say, New York, Vegas, LA, or in France, Paris, right? Stuff like that, where it's a moment in your life that, like I said, you'll always remember. But here's the thing, there's a lot of people, including me, I'm definitely in that group, that they don't have many life spikes. For me, after high school, right? Let's say I got graduating from college, graduating from university, buy my first truck. Yeah, like I think there's some other stuff. Oh, the Vegas trip that I had earlier this year, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a lot. So for me, thinking about this, it's like maybe that's one of the issues I'm internally dealing with. Is that, like, when I look back at my life, and it's like there's not a lot of things to really remember, and a lot of other stuff just kind of fades in. Like, oh, how long ago was this? Or, man, the past 5 years just flew by. And it's like, well, for some people, yes, it flies by because for them, they're busy in life, work, have a lot of things on their plate, right? That's understandable. But for other people, they just go through the motions day by day, and since every day is the same day practically, it all just blends in. And it's crazy because over the past several years, on social media, I always see people joke about, like, man, the past 5 years flew by, the past 10 years, or man, like it's already 2025, or half the year's already over, and all this stuff. And now I'm thinking, like, man, some, and some, probably a percentage of them, you could say, like, hey, they are probably a group, they are probably, in that group that, hey, they have lots of things going in their life, which is great, But then there's a probably another section, a larger section, that has nothing going in their life, and they just live life through the motions, and time just like that. If you ask, so what's the biggest thing you done in the past year? Your spike. Uh, it's like you can think of something quickly, but is it really a spike, or is it just kind of like a small achievement, small little spike, but nothing grandiose. It just oh, I paid off my truck or my vehicle. Yeah, you could say that's a spike, right? But it's like, how many of those spikes do you have in your life? Oh man, the sun's quite dark or quite bright right there. Um, but yeah, it just one of those things I was thinking, like, damn, like like for me personally, and probably for a lot of people, there just isn't that spike. And maybe they might not say anything, they might not show it, but like internally, after so many years, you know, does take does like do some damage, internally. Just 'cause you're not like happy. I would say. I mean, you could be happy. Just imagine once a year you take a trip, or once. Like I said, it doesn't have to be every month or something. Just even bi-yearly. Just like, hey, let's do this or do that. Just something new or something that you'll remember, a moment that you're like, oh yeah, I remember back in March, instead of like, I don't know why I did March or January or this that. Like, and I feel like for me, one of my things that kind of like brought this to my attention was the whole Apple event. I know in the past few videos I was talking about that, and like for me, that's one of the things I've been looking forward to the past few weeks. But then I'm like, man, like for a lot of people, like the whole Apple event, right, or just any event in general, whether it's electronic or just any product drop, like for them that's just nothing. That's like, okay, yeah, there's newest product that this company is getting released on this day. Okay, it's like a let's talk about video games. Like, oh, this game, like let's say GTA 6 is going to drop on September 23rd. A lot of people are going to look forward to it. Some are like, oh, okay, it gets dropped. It gets like it just it's not something they look forward to, right? Because they have other things, or it may not matter to them, or they just have other things to look forward to, right? It's like for me, something minuscule for other people is seen as something big because I don't have really anything else to look forward to, right? And, maybe that's why like some holidays like Christmas, New Year, stuff like that. Maybe that's why people look forward to that, because that's something they have it. They attend an event or a party. They make a plan like, oh, maybe most of the year it's just same old. But then New Year's party, right? I get to go out with my friends or family and make memories, and that's something they always look forward to every year. So like I said, that life spike, and it's something I really never thought of, like about the life spikes, and just like the spikes in your life where you recall those moments. You can look back in the years and be like, oh yeah, I remember this event, or this, the time I did this and this and that, versus kind of like, the past few years, the past few months just been blurry. Like I don't, it's just been the same day. And it's like, well, that's really good. Like, oh yeah, man, time flew by. And it's like, well, did you do anything during that time? Like, no, just go to work, sleep, eat, just nothing out of the ordinary. Which, I'll say, for the most part, that's nothing wrong. But when you do that every day for the whole year, then yeah, the year just literally just melts away with nothing to show for it, right? So, if anyone watching has their own experience regarding what I was talking about, or want to comment down below their life life spikes, moments, please do so. Otherwise, this will be it for today. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Take care.